already judging from the title, this is going to be an absolutely crazy video. What if the Giganotosaurus battled the Troodon? Troodon does not exist, for one. And how would a Troodontid be able to deal with something as giant as a Giganotosaurus?
Before we get to today's episode, we'd just like to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Squarespace. It's brain versus brawn.
What are both of those were shown? That doesn't look like a Troodontid. That doesn't look like a Giganotosaurus.
In the ultimate dinosaur showdown. In one corner, we have the Giganosaurus.
Okay, so a few problems. 1. Giganotosaurus, not Gigantosaurus. 2. Why are we shown Vastatosaurus Rex from King Kong?
And in the other, the Troodon. Although,
good gore, that's Patch, the Tarbosaurus from Tarbosaurus the Mightiest Ever.
They lived in two completely separate eras. If these two creatures were to fight, who would win?
Oh, so we're now shown Edmontosaurus get hunted down by a group of mostly scaly Aquaraptor.
Which dinosaur would be the strongest?
How do you even dare to ask this question of Giganotosaurus versus Troodon?
Who would have the best tactics?
Tactics don't matter if you're facing against something 7 bajillion times bigger than you.
And would this be a fair fight?
Why am I even answering these questions at this point? This is crazy.
This is What If. And here's what would happen if the Gigantosaurus...
Every time you pronounce Giganotosaurus as Gigantosaurus, this is giving me a heart attack.
Battled the Troodon. Before we get to our fight...
Look at this upright Giganotosaurus. Sounds familiar?
Had 2 arms with sharp claws. It was mostly an opportunistic meat eater feeding on everything it found on its way.
I'm not even gonna make fun of this. Let's just move on.
Let's look at the tail of the tape. The Giganosaurus is the brawn in this fight. It weighs in at
Vastatosaurus Rex again. Oh my goodness, when will you stop?
over 12,000 kilograms.
12,000 kilograms. That's too much. It's probably closer to just 8,000. Because 8 tons.
Is 12.5 meters long. Even though this
Goodness. T-Rex from An Evolutionary Journey. That's cursed.
creature is massive, it can still run at 56 kilometers per hour.
56 kilometers per hour. I don't see anything wrong with that. Right? Also, we're now shown Clash of the Dinosaurs T-Rex just used Dinosaur of Patagonia. It might not be extremely accurate, but at least it shows Giganotosaurus with realistic mob behavior.
Next, we have our brains, the Troodon. This dinosaur is tiny compared to its challenger, weighing in at just 45 kilograms.
Stenonychosaurus, 35 kilograms in body mass.
Only 2 meters in length.
Stenonychosaurus is 2.5 meters in length.
Despite the Troodon having a massive size disadvantage, does it still stand a chance?
No, also it's not as smart as we previously thought.
Being the brains of this battle, the Troodon knows that it can't pick a fair fight with the Giganosaurus. And as we can see, the Troodon is beginning to stalk the Giganosaurus from afar.
How would that help? The Giganotosaurus would only feel tickles.
But the Giganosaurus is hunting for something to eat and is completely oblivious to its opponent.
So the Giganotosaurus' way to die is just going to be death by 1,000 paper cuts now?
Since the Troodon is so light on its feet, it's able to sneak up on the Giganosaurus and bite its heels.
You know, if the Giga is sensitive, it would probably just throw the Troodon away with its leg.
And now, the Giganosaurus is toppling over.
That's all it takes? Just one single cut from a Troodon? Man, this Giganotosaurus is so frail.
Since it's so top-heavy, even the smallest nick to its lower body can be devastating. although it looks like the bite on its heel is just a small wound.
The goofy T-Rex throwing itself to the ground myth.
The Giganosaurus is definitely stunned. The Troodon is now circling its prey.
So you're implying that the Giganotosaurus is Troodon's prey, and the Troodon is
getting ready to strike next, until it sees the Giganosaurus beginning to stand back up. As the Troodon knows, it can't go one-on-one against the Giganosaurus. It scurries away. Now, the Giganosaurus knows it's being hunted and is on the lookout for the Troodon.
Why would a Troodon even dare to attack Giganotosaurus? It's like a Chihuahua trying to face a tiger.
The Giganosaurus spots its opponent and it charges at it. But the Troodon starts to run away. And since both dinosaurs move at roughly the same speed, it'll be a battle of endurance. As the chase continues, it looks like both creatures are too exhausted to run.
Why am I even trying to be serious anymore when it comes to an absolutely ridiculous fight like this? This is absolutely insane. Even more insane than that, whatever, 8 dinosaurs that could be T-Rex Brightside video.
They finally stop and are head-to-head. Now it's time for round 2.
But before we... Now let's finish this fight.
Naturally, being the bigger predator, the Giganosaurus makes the first move and tries to chomp the Troodon's head off.
I swear this Troodon is an absolute daredevil. Also, we're now shown in Anki breaking a T-Rex's ankle.
But being the more agile creature, the Troodon is able to dodge this attack. Now, the Troodon is sweeping around the Giganosaurus and bites the dinosaur's heel once again. Ouch!
Would it even be able to open its jaw that much?
That's gotta hurt. The Giganosaurus is down once again, this time with 2 bites on its ankles. It's having a...
Man, I hate calling others losers, but this Giganotosaurus is a loser. How are you getting defeated by something as insignificant as a Troodontid?
harder time getting up now, but... Wait, what's that? Oh my god, a pack of Troodons are coming to help take down the Giganosaurus.
I low-key gotta feel bad for the Giganotosaurus because it toppled twice and now a pack of Troodons, which is inaccurate, comes in to finish the job.
This is because these creatures hunt in packs.
Yeah, I already said it's inaccurate, so I'm not gonna say it again.
So instead of a one-on-one battle, this is now a handicap match. And now the Giganosaurus is surrounded and stands no chance against the pack of Troodons.
Okay, so a more realistic scenario is that a mob of Troodontids come in, try and attack the Giga, but the Giga just overwhelms them with sheer power. An even more realistic scenario is the one I advocate for is that these Troodontids just simply run away from the Giga because they do not want to mess with something 7 bazillion times bigger than it.
The Troodons are quickly picking away at the Giganosaurus and claiming their victory. Although the Giganosaurus was bigger and stronger, it stood no chance against the Troodon's impeccable strategy and agility. So that was one
2 T-Rexes jumping towards each other to end the video. That's a cherry on top.
prehistoric battle. Now, what would happen if a Megalodon fought a Mosasaur? Well, that's a story for another What If.
Look, dude, those ideas are quite cool but stupid. And, yeah, it's stupid when you apply logic to it. This is probably the dumbest fight that I've ever seen. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you all next time.